Hello, hello, hello. This is Fredo and welcome back to All the Mods 10 episode 4. And today, I thought we'd do some magic. Some dark magic. Some occult magic. Yeah, I want to get into occultism. I've never used the mod before, and it's a good alternative to ore duplicating. Because apparently we can eventually dupe ore 6 times. Now, I'm not pretty much convinced we cannot do that before the end of the episode, but we could see if we can work towards or doubling at least. Because, well, we now have bees. Not too many bees, but there's bees working for us at the moment. And let me show you. I've got a simulator in here for the blaze bee, and I've got, which one is it? A simulator in here for our other bees. And they are gladly making combs for us now. And I've been putting the combs here in the centrifuge and just storing everything in here to get. We're slowly making some blazes and stuff. So yeah, we're finally this is finally underway. I think in between episodes I'll make some more bees, as I have shown as I've shown how it works in the last episode. But yeah, I want to double those ores. The quicker I don't have to mine anymore, the better. So I've got some materials gathered for a area here, and I want to make here our dark tower of magic. And I think I've made more than enough room, and I just want to make like a tall tower, because for occultism we are going to need a lot of room when it comes to all the rituals we need to draw on the floor. Now, I am not too familiar with occultism, but thank God, occultism has a book called The Dictionary of Spirits. And the Dictionary of Spirits is probably gonna tell us how to do all the things we want to do. This book aims to introduce the novice reader to the most common summoning rituals and equip them with a list of spirit names to summon. It offers advice caution in the summoning of the listed entities and do not take responsibility for any harm caused. Lifting the veil. Learn about the other world and the third eye. Hidden from mere human eyes, another planes of existence, another dimension, if you will, the other world. The world is populated with entities often referred as demons. These demons possess a wide variety of powers and useful skills, and for centuries magicians have sought to summon them for their own gain. The first step on the journey to successfully summoning such an entity is to learn how to interact with the other world. Demon's Dream is a herb that gives humans the third eye, allowing them to see where the other world intersects with our own. Seeds can be found by breaking grass. Consuming the grown fruit activates the ability with a certain chance. An additional side effect of Demon's Dream is the ability to interact with other world materials. This is unique to Demon's Dream. Other ways to obtain third eye do not yield this ability. While under the effect of Demon's Dream, you are able to harvest other stone as well as other world trees. Hint: the materials you obtain by harvesting under the third eye effect can be obtained more easily using Spirit Fire. Proceed with the next entry in this book to learn more about Spirit Fire. Yeah, so that's what we want The third eye, do you see now? The ability to see beyond the physical world is referred to the third eye. Humans do not possess such an ability beyond the field. However, with certain substances and contraptions, the knowledgeable summoner can work around this limitation. The most comfortable and most expensive way to obtain this ability is to wear spectacles infused with spirits that lend their sight to the wearer. A slightly more nauseating but very affordable is the consumption of the herb. Okay, we already know that. But it's telling us how to make the goggles. That we can make the goggles. And what's this? Right click a spirit with demon's dream fruit to heal it. Okay. When compressing demon fruit seeds or seed into essence, a much stronger instant healing effect can be achieved. Okay, that's for later. Let's see first. It burns. Spirit fire is a special type of fire that exists mostly in the other place. It does not harm living beings. Its special properties allow to use it to purify and convert certain materials by burning them without consuming them. Throw demon's dream fruit on the ground, light it on fire with flint and steel. The main uses of spirit fire are to convert diamond into spirit-tuned gems, to basic ingredients such as other stone and other world samplings, and to purify impure chalks. An easier way to obtain other stone than via divination. Yeah, that's true. For example, if I consume the fruit, let's do that. And get this out of. We should be able to see the world in a different way. Let's for a few minutes. I'm always not sure, but you can. Oh, quite short, apparently. There we go. And it should show us other stone, which I think is either andesite or I think it's andesite. Oh, it's gone again. There's some andesite. Does it show us some other stone? Not really. Well, I've never done this before, so I'm not 100% sure how it works. Whoops! That was a bit of a deception. We can make multiple other fruits, but as they said, they've provided us with a simpler solution, and that's making the spirit fire. So I think that would be a good idea to make the other stone. So if I want to make other stone, yeah, we need to throw andesite into a fire. Now, when I made my little garden at the start of the series, I also planted more than enough demon seed, demon's dream. So I think this is it, right? Yeah. So we shouldn't have any problems with burning it. It's not permanent until you burn it upon the other stone, I would like to think. I think that was the solution. So let's see if I still have some andesite lying around that we can convert to other stone. Of course not. I should have mined the other stone and the side when we were in the... I've got some andesite here. Twisted andesite. Good enough for me. Oh. Apparently it doesn't work with this chisel. It's probably it works with this chisel. There we go. Oh, no, that's not the way it works. So we throw it on the ground. Flint steel. There we go. Purple fire. And that gives us other stone. And... oh. That's interesting. Now we'll see if this lasts. If it doesn't last, I'm pretty sure you have to put it on... Never mind. Okay, so... there we go. We'll see if it keeps burning on the other stone. Like a bit like netherrack on fire. Yeah, let's consult the Book of Spirits. We now know how to make materials for this mod. To make it easier to get started, the materials obtained by divination now also have crafting recipes. Okay, so we don't need the divination rod per se. I think that's what they're saying. While it's great tool finding other metals, it would be useful to have a way to find all other ores and resources. Well, this is where the Virgie divination ropes comes in. Divination rod comes in. Okay, you can attune it to find. Well, that's not something we have any need for at the moment. So candles, let there be light. Candles provide stability to rituals and are an important part of all pentacles. Large candles also act like bookshelves for enchantment purposes. Candles from Minecraft and other mods may be used in place of occultism candles. Okay. Key ingredients for large candles: kill large animals like pig, cow, and sheep, and put a butcher knife to harvest tallow. That's something we did in Stoneblock Forest as well. However, they say candles from Minecraft and other mods may be used in place of occultism candles. We have a beehive, which provides us with all the wax we need to make candles. So I think that would be a nice alternative to the candles with the tallow. That does mean that we don't have to go around killing animals. Still burning, so that seems like a good sign. You can use dye on the large candle to mix and shape this crafting process. Yeah, okay, cool. Ritual preparations and books of finding. Now let's first get to the ritual. To summon spirits from the other place in relative safety, you need to draw a fitting pentacle using chalk to contain the powers. White chalk is used to draw the most basic of pentacles, such as for our first ritual. More powerful summoning require more advanced chalk. See chalks for more information. Burned other stone in the furnace to get an otherwood log to get otherwood ashes. And we get an impure white chalk by combining those. And then a pure white chalk by getting those. Okay, let me also gather some of that otherworld wood. I think we get that by... I might be wrong here. By getting a sapling. There we go. And toss that in the fire. Yeah, and now you get a special oak sapling. Get some Probably have some bone meal ready still from all the bee stuff. Do have some bones. It's probably more than enough to grow a special tree. Oh, now it looks like an oak sapling, but if I eat it... Oh, if I eat the fruit, it's purpley. Otherworld leaves, Otherworld log. See that? But if the third eye goes away, it's just an oak log. And it's quite important that you are eating the demon's fruit and then get the tree, if I'm correct. And now we have Otherworld logs. So, oh, I made a obsidian furnace. That's the highest I could go to get some more speed going. Oh no, it turns it into charcoal. Wait, I did this wrong? Oh, did I need to toss it into the fire? I'm already doing stuff wrong. There we go. Oh, I needed to toss it into the fire. Okay, so let me gather some materials and more other stone and everything. And those other stone ashes, and we'll make the chalk together. See you in a minute. Okay then, I have a very full inventory, so give me a second. I'll clean out a little bit. There we go. And we have the burnt ashes. So, a few of these in here. Put a few of these in here. And we got the impure white chalk. And then I wanted to throw it in the oven again, but I don't need to throw it in the oven. I need to throw it in here. And that gives us white chalk. And I think that should be... There we go. First up, brush cleaning up. Chalk is a pain to clean up. By right-clicking with a brush, you can remove it from the world much more easily. Okay. Just a way to erase our stuff when we're doing... Book of Binding. To call forth a spirit, which is basically what this mod is about. The spirits do the work for us. To call forth a spirit, a Book of Binding must be used in the ritual. There is a type of book corresponding to each type or tier of spirit. To identify a spirit to summon, its name must be written in the Book of Binding, resulting in a bound Book of Binding that can be used in the ritual. The spirit names are eye candy only. That means they are not relevant for the recipe. As long as you have the right spirit type in your Book of Binding, it can be used. Okay. In order to craft Books of Binding to summon spirits, you need purified ink. Simply drop any black dye into spirit fire to purify it. Okay. In order to craft Books of Binding to summon spirits, you also need an awakened feather. Simply drop any feather into the spirit fire. Okay. Lastly, you need Taboo Book to craft Books of Binding. Simply drop a book into spirit fire. I feel like the spirit fire is quite important. Craft a Book of Binding that will be used to call forth a foliage spirit. So what is a foliage spirit? Add the name of the spirit to summon you to your book of binding by crafting it with the dictionary of spirits. The dictionary will not be used up. Okay. Purple dye, that gives us Ginny. Ginny. The Afrit. Okay. Now, the next question is, how do I know which guy do I need? There's automation, books of calling, telling your spirits what to do. Books of calling allow it to control the summoned spirit and to store it. Right click into the open, shift right click. Okay, so that's our wrench, so to say. Okay. We need to make. Okay, so a lot of things. Let's focus first on this. Let's get some dye, feathers. Hopefully, I have some feathers, and some books, and make the taboo book. Okie dokie. Okay, I made some purified ink, some taboo books, and some awakened feather. Now we're up to our first ritual. These pages will walk the gentle reader through the first steps, the process of the first ritual step by step. We start by placing the golden sacrificial bowl and drawing the appropriate pentacle, AVR circle, as seen on the left. Only the color and location of the chalk mark is glyph, not the glyph or sign. So the glyphs are. Ooh, you can place them on the ground. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, cool. Next, place at least 4 sacrificial bowls close to the pentacle. They must be placed anywhere within 8 blocks of the central golden sacrificial bowl. Location does not matter, but you know, this looks nice. Oh, we also need. It looks like we also need candles. Just saying. Now it's time to place the ingredients you see on the next page in the regular, not golden sacrificial bowls. Okay, so we have silver, iron, gold, and copper. And then we have the Book of Binding Foliate. That gives us the Foliate, the Slow Crusher. And this is the guy that will ore double for us. Ritual recipes such as the previous page show not only ingredients but also the pentacle that you need to draw chalk in order to use the ritual. To show the pentacle, click the blue link at the center of the ritual. Wait, what? Ritual recipes pages such as the previous page show not only the ingredients but also the pentacle that you need to draw. Okay, yeah. Finally, right-click the golden sacrificial bowl with the bound book of binding you created before and wait until the crusher spawns. Now all that remains is to drop appropriate ores near the crusher and wait for it to turn it into dust. Okay. This is amazing. Let's see if we can make it. Let me have a sleep. I'll prepare an area at the place where I pointed at first, and we'll try to make our first spirit. So I made the butcher knife from Occultism because I also wanted to show you the official way to make the candles. And you get tallow from slaying pigs, cows, and sheep with the butcher knife. So I'll head up and look up some cow and sheep, and at least make sure I can make 4 candles, because that's what we need for our first little ritual. Oh, there's a pig over there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Should be here. There you are. I'm sorry, pig, but there you go. 4 tallow, so we can now make 4 candles. So I now have 4 candles, sacrificial bowl, golden sacrificial bowl, and our chalk. So we can set up the ritual. Now the book has an easy way for us to do that. If we click here, it says the first ritual is the avian circle, and we can have the show multi-block preview, and if we put it on the ground like this and we right click, it will stay there. So that makes it easy for us just to trace it simply. There we go. Did I get them all? Yeah, I think. Oh, you can draw over it. It's interesting. Just want to make sure I got them all. Yeah. And then the candles. As you can see, they can be the Minecraft candles, but for now I've got the candles from Occultism itself. The golden sacrificial bowl, and 1, 2, 3, 4 sacrificial bowls. Yeah. So that's our ritual setup. Now we do, of course, need to make the book for this one, Book of Foliot. So let's quickly get all the ingredients together for the Book of Foliot. I've got already the inks and the feathers and everything, so it shouldn't be too hard to make one. Let me just do a quick... Oh, I'm not sleeping yet. I do need some blue dye. Oh, well, I accidentally made everything into a blue dye, but it's okay. It's the Foliot spirit we need. Book of Binding Foliot. There we go. And now we need... what do we need? We need it to be bound. There was a way you explained to us how they need to be bound. I think it was in here. Add the name of the spirit to summon. Okay, so we just need to put the book with our... Okay. There we go. And we need, of course, all the things we need. What was it? Here it was. Iron, gold, copper, silver. Iron, gold, copper, silver. Quickly sleep. Here we go. Iron. Iron ingot. I'll also take some raw iron to see how he crushes it. Gold. Copper. And silver. Pretty sure I mined some silver. Yeah. Might need to. Put it in here. There we go. And silver. Cool. Don't know, by the way, if the candles need to be burning, but we can fix that. So my plan is to make like a mage's tower, where we can slowly build up our rituals, and also do some Ars Nouveau stuff on the side, especially here on the first floor. So. think if we're doing a ritual, it would look better to have those candles going. Right. Let's see if we did everything right. We should be getting our first spirit. Made a sound. It's getting particles. Oh, poof. They do take their time. I saw that when I was doing some research on this. Oh, poof. There's the other one. It's exciting looking at absolutely nothing about. There we go. Poof. Current ritual. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's interrupted. Okay. Right. Okay. I think my impatience did me in. Let me get all the materials. I'll be right. Right. Let's try this again. Apparently, I was too impatient with the first ritual. It doesn't go fast. I have to admit that. But okay, we'll just wait it out a little bit more. In the meantime, I can show you, by the way, materials I have from basalt I've been collecting. And the basalt is there to make the tower, the outside walls of the tower. I think it's gonna look cool. Okay. Poof. Okay. Apparently, there's also a foliate smelter. From what I understand now, you've got different. Oh, hello. Different demons. Hello, demon dude. And the way you. So. The ritual depends what the type of demon will do. Just the type of demon is the foliate. His name is Metmirathorn. And he should be. Okay, he's crushing. And that's 2 iron dusts. We are effectively now ore doubling, and not with the beaten path, like I've been saying. I don't want to do the beaten path. This is really cool. Does take a bit of time. Now I think I can move him with that control book. So I kind of want to put him in the shed with the. There we go. 3 iron and now 6 iron. Yeah, I kind of want to move him closer to the bee. This is really cool. So you can make all these kinds of helpers, which are basically the tools of occultism. So instead of having pipes and machines, you make demons. And there's like the janitor demon that gets items from point A to point B, and you have the crusher and the smelter. Yeah, and I thought it was a really cool idea to use these guys instead of the normal stuff. Now there's also a 6-time demon that will crush 6 times. So we can slowly upgrade our power. But for now, I think this is perfect. The rain also is perfect. So, that's it for today. We made a demon. And that demon now crushes and doubles our ores, which is perfect. We need an item collector and everything. I'm going to figure that out in between. Maybe just an item collector from Just Dire Things. But it's a start for Occultism. Yeah, really cool. Next episode, probably some Ars Nouveau. And we'll slowly up our magic game. Right. I'm going to see you guys later. And for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye.